Rightio, we're ready for action. There goes the green flag, and we had one bike break down on the lead up to the when they were driving up to the dummy grid. Sorry, not the dummy grid. The dummy grid's offshore. That's parked up in the pits. This is the main grid, but it looks like they're back underway. Well, yeah, that looks to me as 7 bikes started. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we had 8 entered in that class. So this is the A4 class. Their second race for. Hang on. What is A4? It's actually, yeah, just his second race for the day. I've not seen this before. A mirror image. Normally what will happen at a racetrack is you'll have the first race might be in this today, it'll be the 70s, and that when they go through a cycle it'll be the 70s again, but it looks like they're doing a mirror image. So the 70s get the first and last race of the day, the A1s and A2s get the second race of the day and the second last, and that'll explain why when the miniatures bucket races got out, the miniature road racing class, they had the last race before lunch and the first race after. So you learn something every day. So right now we've got the A4 class out there, and this is race number 9. We're just trying to flick through here and work out where we are. Race number 9, the A4 class. There should be, out and amongst this, there should be some electric bikes. In fact, it looks like we may have Catherine Hazelwood on number 506 on an e-bike. There was a couple of them here last time here at the Mini Motos at Manfeild. That was the 2019 event. I'm sure there was some here in 2018. I kind of thought there might be a sort of a surge towards those, and more than the 1 or 2 entered. We've got right now we've got 4 entered, but it seems to be they haven't taken off like they may try and do it in the mainstream world. Look at that muffler flipping around there on the bike in the second place. That's Ctas. That is in danger of flipping around so much it might snap off. So if somebody in his pit crew can maybe they look at a better spring system, that's the sort of thing, metal fatigue and all that might vibrate and snap off there. So that's just my view. We don't want that happening because it could drop on the ground and then up into in front of another competitor, but also mufflers are very important for the tuning of motorcycles, and with that gone it can affect the mixture of the engine and do things like holding pistons and things like that. And the noise is not good either. These bikes are not particularly noisy. Manfeild, like all other racetracks in the country, have a noise limit that's quite to be adhered to, but that's just an observation. It's not a criticism, it's just seeing them out there. In front, Mason Jeffrey on the red bike there on the 581 bike with 2 laps to go here at Manfeild, and we've got someone coming through here showing us a bit and pieces. MCHQ, oh that's MCHQ, the sidecar capital of MC New Zealand. That'll be Neil Ritchie and his team. Oh, good on them. That's motorcycle headquarters over in Paitu. I've got a couple of bike shops over there, and that was used to be in the hands of, well, it still is in the hands of the Skiltons actually. Gordon Skilton, 10 times New Zealand champion, lost his wife a couple of weeks ago. Robin Skilton, old age of course, that finally caught up with her, but Gordon's still around, and that's from the family they're watching. This is broadcast into the shop, so thanks for the positive comments. It proves that we're out of 9 and we are actually loved up here. I don't know what the word loved is, but let's get back onto the track. Mason Jeffrey in the A4 class for Freiburg High School. He's leading there. His quickest times are 1:39.225. And did I see him pull off the track there? I'm just looking down the front straight. I'll tell you, I know it's the white flags out there, so I'm not too sure what happened to Mason Jeffrey. He was, I'm sure, on the red bike, the 581 bike. Yeah, that's indeed there. There's somebody else has pulled off the track. I was looking at that, the screen, and yes, I can see him on the Ctas footage there. Looks like a big bear riding a motorcycle. Certainly the power to weight ratio will be interesting, but it's enough to get him out in the front, and he's quite a country mile ahead with Tao, the man I mentioned that had the muffler flapping around in the wind, in second. Iha Hapi on the 256 machine. That's the podium rounded up. Ashton Winterson. Ashton's listed as riding number 263. He's on bike number 4 in the Storman Bikes and Coastal Machinery sponsored class, the A4 class, the modified and the e-bikes. And also we've got Catherine Hazelwood there on the 506 machine there in 6th place. That's an e-bike. Samuel Cumming and Connor Jones both don't list as have started this race, so that's what it is. 111 and 525. They're not coming up on the timing screen. 2 reasons for this: they haven't started the race, or their transponders failed. Here's a checkered flag for Mason Jeffrey on the 255 machine, the bright red and white bike. Scarf hanging around there. Hopefully it's not a loose scarf. I've had one of those grab into the chain on the motorcycle. You never wear a scarf after that. You just get these sleeves that come around. That was back in about 1981. Never ever wear a scarf on a motorcycle after you've had that incident happen. There is Jar Tao Tao going through there. For some reason that exhaust pipe wasn't flopping around when he went through turn 3, and that I was quite interested in that. But along with start finish straight, things are happening different. So it'll be interesting to see what brings that on. Maybe the revs are just getting a little bit higher. 3rd place coming across the line at the moment. Iha Harpy there for JPCR, John Paul College, and I think that's from Rotorua. Freiburg is local. That's first of the JPCR ones. Iha Harpy in 3rd place. Then we've got Ashton Winterson, same school, 263 and is his number, and crossed the line in 4th place. Lucas Harmon there in 5th place, and that's the bikes. Whoa, yeah, okay, there's Catherine Hayes. A word, looks like she's needs an extension lead just about. She was slow like this in practice, one a bit faster than that, but I would suspect that thing there is run out of battery. So it could be that it's a battery bike that's a couple of years old and the battery's just failed. So maybe next race she just needs to do 2 laps instead of the 3. Okay, folks, that's it for the A4 class. We'll leave you with a bit of peace and quiet, and coming up, sidecars. Cheers, folks.